Hey guys, I'm out here at a pond with my kids fishing, thinking about the fact, the truth that God is love. Unconditional love, meaning that you don't earn it. There's nothing you do. There's nothing you do to cause that love. It's who he is at the core of his nature. God is love. Who is God? What he's like? Well, at the core, God is love. My son just started yelling because he thought he caught a fish. And I'm telling you guys, when I was 17, I was a mess. I was living for the approval of people. I wanted friends, and I did whatever it took to get friends. Grew up in a Christian home, but when I hit 9th grade, I'm not getting picked on for Christianity. I'm going to have friends. I'm going to be liked, and that's where I found my source of satisfaction and worth and identity, and all that stuff was wrapped up in it. The problem is it didn't work, and I started getting miserable, and I started getting sad, and I thought that God was mad at me. He's the last being that I could go to. I've been disobeying him. I've been dishonoring him. I've been partying. And so one night I came home drunk, and I lay on my bed and just wept and said, God, I am miserable. I'm sorry. I'm miserable. And I believe that heartfelt prayer set up what happened. So a couple months later, I went to this camp with my cousins in their church, and I honor my cousins for letting me come. I honor them. My cousin was a youth pastor, my uncle was the pastor, and then I had a cousin my age and a cousin younger than me that were in the youth group, and they just let me come along. So I went because my cousins were going, there was sports, and honestly, I heard there was a lot of girls there. So I get to this camp, and the second night, there's like 900 kids. And this guy's up here speaking, and I don't ever cry. I'm not going to cry. That was my mindset. No way. Because again, I'm all about what I look like. This guy starts speaking, and I'm telling you guys, it's like he was speaking directly to me about me. I thought my parents told him what I was doing. And all of a sudden, my heart starts getting squeezed. And the way I describe it is during this message, it was like somebody had a barrel of liquid love that they just kept pouring on me over and over and over again. And I lost it, and I started weeping, and I couldn't stop. And the sin that I was going after, the sin that I was passionate about, the sin that I couldn't get enough of, the desire for it left me. How did it leave me? Because I had an encounter with God who is love. Jesus became so real to me. That whole night I was with my cousin. We're 17 years old, and we're just hugging each other the whole night, confessing sins to each other. I didn't know the Bible said to confess your sins to one another. I don't even know what that means. Never read the Bible. And I got home my senior year of high school, and I had friends telling me, dude, I want to go to this camp because they brainwashed you. Because I was completely different. Because of an encounter with the love of God. I am different today because of an encounter I had at 17 with the love of God. That's who he is. And that's available for all of us. And it is life.